Hey guys, I'm Old Red Company B. Second video. Going to do this one's gonna be a little bit different. When I'm talking about impressions or anything, we're going to be actually talking a little bit about some historical facts about ammunition in the Civil War. Not all ammunition, but mainly one very iconic piece of ammunition that we used during that war that everyone so famously knows about. And that would be the, let's see, where's that? Yeah, mini ball. Like that right there. Alrighty. Concave in the back. Got a little. It's actually, let's see, that's got 3 grooves, not the normal 4. But yeah, all the rounds I have here today were actually borrowed from a site, and they were all dug from locally here in Bentonville Battlefield. That's where they came from. So these are all original. They were all dropped rounds due to the fact that they're not damaged whatsoever. So none of these were fired. But anyway, so everyone knows this as the mini ball, and it's not very many. Some of them are, majority of them are 58 caliber. This hunk of lead here is actually a 69 caliber one, big bullet. But everyone knows him as the mini ball, 58 or 69, whatever caliber it was. And everyone knows the famous story of how it was designed by a French colonel named Claude Minié, and that it came to America, and that it, due to Americans being Americans, we changed it to mini, called it the mini ball, which that is incorrect. The actual Minié ball was same design, except for instead of being concave in the back here, it was had an iron strap, and it went to the Minié rifle. The Minié rifle actually had a piece of iron or a spike at the bottom of the barrel to press up against that piece of strap or the metal spike in the back of the ball, so when it was fired it would force it in, and forcing it, well, we ram it down on top of it, it would force into the ball, so when it fired it would expand out, grabbing the sides of the rifling. And then when it came to America, the U.S. military wanted to adopt this ammunition, and we had to call it something different when we designed it, because we actually took that same design and saw that putting a piece of iron strap or spike in the back of this was a little bit too much tedious work, so we figured we could design it a little bit better, and which we did. The guy's name, Captain John Norton, I believe his name, he's the one who actually designed the mini ball. The mini ball didn't have the iron strap, and it's what mainly is used in the war. So to kind of give you more of a background history for people who do not know, before this round came out, we were firing these at each other, little smooth, slick, round little ball coming out of smoothbore weapons, or a rifled weapon, depending if it was a Kentucky or Pennsylvania long rifle. So that's Revolutionary wartime. To give you more than an exact time frame, these really don't come out or not used in warfare until the Korean Wars. That's how you pronounce it, which is the British, and the American Civil War is where these actually make their really big debut. Reason why these get switched over to these, well, number one, this being a round surface, extremely inaccurate, especially coming out of a smoothbore weapon. You, at 75 yards, you were basically hoping to hit your target that you were aiming at. That's why we had the tactics that we used in Napoleonic or linear tactics, which we want to call it, because you were pretty much trying to take a whole group of men and making a shotgun effect with these little round balls. Saying you get a bunch of guys grouped together, firing in mass, you're more apt to hit something. That's that's why we had the tactics. Now when the mini ball comes out, it changes accuracy completely. Number one, we have rifling, which is the grooves cut inside of a barrel, causing the bullet to spin. Well, the mini ball made a rifle more accurate, being that when you fired it, due to, depending if you had the Mini ball or the mini ball, the backing of them. These are concaved. The Mini ball had a iron strap or spike in the back of it. But basically, what it was caused to do was to force pressure into the back of it, which would expand. When it expanded, it would grab the sides of the rifling, causing it to make more of a rotation on the ball, causing it to spin, making it more accurate. So that's the reason why we have the changeover from the round musket ball to the mini balls. Other things about it, these came in 10-round packs. You had 9 regular rounds, like so, which were wrapped in brown paper. And then at the very end of a pack, you would have 10th round being what they called a Williams cleaner round, which was wrapped in green paper. It would not be concave whatsoever. Can't really show you there, but that's kind of like a little lip around there. Basically what that would do is when you forced it down the barrel, it would clean or scrape the sides of the barrel, and then when you fired it would do the same thing again coming out. And basically what this was trying to do was do what it's named to be a Williams cleaner, was to actually clean the sides of the barrel. Now we always hear the stories of guys firing, several rounds at a time, and by that 10th or 15th time firing it, the Williams cleaner wouldn't go down. It was just so hard to push down because they got so caked up with gunpowder. If you know how gunpowder weapons are, anytime you fire them, they cake up big. So we have that. Now, just like the rifles, pistols shot round balls as well. Well, just like the pistol, we also made a mini ball for them as well. These were, like I said, soft lead projectiles. So when they smacked or hit you, if it hit you in general, after it hit you, it would probably tumble. And a tumbling bullet does damage to the human body. And then if it hit bone, it would flatten against that bone and would shatter it. Would not break it, would shatter it. And anyone in the medical field can tell you, if you break a limb and it shatters, it's pretty much you're trying to put together or reset a bone that there's nothing to reset. I mean, there's just it's shattered. So that's why you have so many amputations throughout the war, is because of these rounds right here. So, well, that was my little spin on that, trying to give people a little bit of information about the ammunition that they used during the war, but mainly to get across the point that the story of how the mini ball became the mini ball, and we don't call it the Mini ball like it was originally designed. Just want to get that point across. You always hear reenactors talk about, oh, well, the mini ball, it was, blah, blah, blah. No, there was an actual, Mini ball and a mini ball. So, well, if you have any questions or comments about this video, please put it in the comments below, and subscribe, and please comment. Like I said, just give me some feedback. Let me know what you thought of the video. Thanks.